Hey guys, it's Carla from Oxford 101, and today I'm just going to talk a little bit about my personal life and what's been going on. As you guys probably know, I got out of a relationship like a little over a month ago, and, it was a pretty serious relationship. We were, pretty much in love. Well, I was in love with him. I'm not even sure about his end at this point, but, I was very much in love with him. We were inseparable. We talked about everything. We told each other everything. We were really close, and we were not only boyfriend and girlfriend, but we were best friends. And you know, we had fights. We had good times, bad times, just awful times. We didn't want to see each other. Times we were, separated. Times that we took breaks, and just crazy things. And like it was a roller coaster ride, definitely. It was a different relationship, different than any other relationship I've ever had. You guys probably know I just recently made a trailer called Battle Scars, and it's gonna be a movie called Battle Scars, and it's gonna be based off of the relationship I had with my ex. But now I'm not too sure I want to do it because I just got a rude awakening this morning. I just had this crazy experience that I found out something I did not want to know, and hurt my feelings and made me pissed off and irritated me and just like all kinds of stuff. So basically I'm just going to give you guys the gist of it. Last night I had this nightmare, and it was like a terrible nightmare. It was one of those nightmares where you wake up crying or screaming. And basically it was about my ex. And basically, like, we hadn't talked in a few weeks, and I hadn't talked to him in a week until today when I talked to him. But that's not the point here. I hadn't talked to him in a few weeks, so his friends, like, in the dream, like, he called me, and he said he missed me, but he was with his friends, so it was kind of like a joke. And then the next day he realized he really did miss me. So he comes to my house and, hugs me and starts crying and tells me he loves me and he's sorry and he misses me and all this other stuff. And then, after he's done saying all that, I guess he felt horrible about breaking up with me or whatever. So he runs off and he goes to this building that has this really high floor, and he jumps out of the window onto the high floor and dies. And, I guess these kids that didn't really like him very much, I went out searching for him and screamed for him. I guess these kids that didn't like him that much found his body, cut his body up, put it in a cooler, and handed it to me. And I opened the cooler, I, instantly woke up. I was screaming, crying, with tears in my eyes. I was just like, oh my freaking god, did I really just have that dream? But, so, I text my friend Ashley, and I'm like, what do you think? I told her about the dream, and she's like, maybe you should text him and ask him if he's okay. So I texted him, me being the loving ex that was still in love with him, text him and asked him if he was okay. And he says, yeah, why, And I'm like, well, I just had this really bad nightmare about you last night, and I didn't know if it was a sign that I should talk to you, or if something was wrong with you, or whatever. So he asked me what the dream was about, so I told him what the dream was about, or whatever. And then I thought I was texting him. And I mean, I could have been in the beginning, but I don't know. But somebody replies and says, yeah, he's fine, don't worry. And I'm like, he's fine, who is this? And they said, Carissa. And I was like, Carissa, ? And they were like, I was like, what, are you his new girlfriend or something? And I was like, never mind, it was just a mistake. I knew it was a mistake texting him or whatever. And she replies, yes. So, my ex has a new girlfriend already, and that pisses me off. It's not the fact that he has a new girlfriend that pisses me off, because it has been a little over a month and stuff, and, he didn't seem to care that much about the breakup, but, I mean, whatever. So, what hurts me is that I sat here waiting around for him, hoping maybe he'll change his mind, hoping maybe we'll get back together by some miracle, and maybe he'll come to his senses and realize he loves me, and and what bothers me is he let his new girlfriend, text me and rub it in my face that she is dating him. that basically just rubbed into my face. Like, she didn't even have to say much for it to be rubbed in my face. I was like, dude, like how low are you? Like, you obviously don't care that much about me. You obviously didn't care about me as much as you said you did. And yeah, that really pisses me off that he would just let his ex text me like that. And another thing is, or his girlfriend text me like that, knowing that I'm still in love with him and I'm still crazy about him. But also, like, what's annoying is that I never had his phone. I never texted people on his phone. I never went through his messages. I asked to sometimes because, you know, he was talking to somebody and it pissed me off. And so I'd be like, okay, you know, let me see your phone, you know. But other than that, I was pretty trusting towards him, and, you know, I just let him do what he wanted to do. And I wasn't going to be like one of those girlfriends that was like, you can't talk to this girl, you can't do this, I don't care, don't do it, you know. And he was the controlling boyfriend who, every time my phone rang, he would check my phone, he would answer my phone, or he would get on my Facebook and read my messages, or my Meet Me and read my messages, or whatever, and read my messages, and block people, and do whatever he felt like he needed to do. And that didn't even really bother me that much, because I loved his ass. I loved his ass, and I regret it so much now. Now that I know that he has a new girlfriend, and he moved on that quickly, and he let her rub it in my face, like, I don't even care. Like, but my friends have just told me, like, Carla, you don't deserve that. You deserve so much better than him. And, you know, like, my friend Jared, he's also going through a breakup. And he's like, Carla, you just don't deserve that. Like, you're so nice. Like, why would somebody do that to you? And, like, my ex, he has been a dick to me ever since we broke up. He's just been like, I don't want to talk about this. I'm not changing my mind. If I find a girl I like, I'm going to date them no matter what, and I don't care what you think, or whatever. And I'll just be like, dude, like, why would you say that? Like, why would you say that to me? Like, how dumb and how dicky are you? I mean, I really thought he was better than that. I really thought he wasn't going to be like that when we broke up. I thought he was going to be, you know, like, not like, oh my gosh, just to love you or anything like that, but, like, at least be respectful towards me. Like, I was his girlfriend for over a year, for God's sakes. Like, you can't even act respectful towards me? You can't stop your stupid girlfriend from texting me? Like, seriously? Like, and that just really pissed me off. So, yeah. All I gotta say is, advice for people who are gonna get in a relationship, or want to get in a relationship, or ever do get in a relationship, or blah, blah, blah. My advice to you is, don't let yourself get too involved with them. Don't let yourself get too tied down into the relationship, too in love, too soon. Because look what happens to you. You end up like me, and you're bipolar as hell, and you're like, woo, I'm single. Yeah, I'm single. Or you're like, oh my God, I'm single. Or you're like, oh, I'm going to rip his head off. Or whatever. Like, you're incredibly bipolar. And you're, like, sad. Well, like, every emotion, you're sad. No matter if you're sad, you're still sad. But, wait, what? But basically, what I'm saying is that don't let yourself, like, don't distance yourself from your friends also. Like, your friends are gonna be your friends. Your boyfriend or your girlfriend might come or go, might just leave you in the blue, might just ditch you and be like, screw you, like my ex did, and, you know, go off with somebody else and end up hurting you. Because I got hurt in the end, incredibly hurt. I got screwed over. I got lied to, and just, oh man, you know, like, but honestly, just don't, and also don't give out any information to any of your accounts. Do not let them have the password to your phone. If your phone has a password, or if it's just a regular phone, don't let them get your phone. Don't let them control your life. Just you be you, and, you know, obviously there's things you can't do in a relationship. You can't go around, you know, making out with a bunch of guys when you're in a relationship. Can't go out making out with a bunch of girls when you're in a relationship. Can't be sending pictures to people and stuff like that. But, like, that's basically all I gotta say. And I'm sorry that this had to be shared on this account, but I just wanted to let you guys know how my life's been going and why I haven't been really making videos and why I've been just kind of, like, distant from you guys and not really replying to comments, and, you know, like, I should be taking responsibility for you guys, because you guys mean a lot to me, and I need to just respond to your comments and be awesome. But you guys are awesome people, and that's all I gotta say is don't let somebody screw you over like I let him screw me over, because you're just gonna end up dead in the end like I am. If you watched to the end, I love you, and I love you anyway, even if you didn't. So yeah, bye!